Ze hebben thuis gelijk gekregen, John. Ja, dan pak je brood eigenlijk zo van kopvis uit het water.
Makepeace.
What is exactly your mission, the mission of Dempsey and Makepeace to this country?
Well, this is a peaceful mission here. What we're doing is supporting the Queen Wilhelmina Foundation for the fight against cancer to raise money. It's a charity pro-celebrity tournament, and we've come over to support that and help raise money.
Is this the first time in Holland?
Yes, it is, which is amazing as England is not very far away. It's one of those places I've been meaning to come to for years, and this is the first time.
You were born in South Africa. It means that you know a little bit of Dutch?
Yes, although I'm English speaking. I do understand, you know, my Afrikaans is actually very bad, so there's the odd word I understand, but it sounds a bit different to Afrikaans to me. But then maybe that's because my Afrikaans isn't very good. Now, all your listeners will be able to understand me.
Well,
everybody in Holland speaks English?
Almost, but we need subtitles anyway. Michael, I would like to ask you a personal question. Glenys is, in the series, a very technical woman. She has an electronics degree and she is very tough. Is she in real life the same?
Go and tell them about my electronics degree.
Yeah, she's so good in electronics. I mean, let's put it this way. A kitchen would be about as strange as a crypt. I mean, anything in there, she couldn't figure out how to work a dishwasher, a toaster, anything. It's impossible. It's impossible. A stereo. Luckily, a TV has an on and off switch. You know, she can dial a phone real good, though.
Well, I would like you to ask about Michael, who is a typical American actor. How is he, it is your first British production, I understand. How is he getting along with the British?
Oh, well, he's getting along very well. I mean, of course, for us, you know, it's new here, but in fact, he's been working there for 2¼ years. And to begin with, you know, it was a bit of a jolt because he is very different and he sort of behaves differently and acts differently. And I think everybody thought, at first, you know, what is this? But no, he's the crew absolutely love him now, and it's been a lot of fun working with someone who is a bit different.
Talking about the crew, in front of the camera, you are making life very difficult to each other, but rumors say that behind the camera there is something beautiful going on. Is that true? Any comment?
Are you working for Privé by any chance?
No, not at all. Just interested to know.
I bet you are. You'll never know.
No, the only thing that's been behind the camera recently is me, because I directed the last episode. Hey, I like that for a segue. I directed the 30th episode, and so I got to be behind the camera directing Glenys and myself, and then I'd say action. I'd run in front of the camera, and we had a really good time. We just finished last night, actually, doing the 30th episode.
And then it's over now, for the moment, right?
For the moment, it seems to be over, and possibly for good, we don't know. It's so popular. It's like the hottest show in England and in almost 30 countries in the world. Mm-hmm. It's just taken over the dynasty slot. Do you call it dynasty or dynasty here?
Dynasty.
Yeah, right, dynasty. Right?
Dynasty.
Well, it's much bigger than either.
No, dynasty.
We're bigger than either of those in England, and the thing is we've taken over for them in France, and it's just amazing how the people have taken to the show. The English love it. I mean, it's, you know, so we become kind of like the heroes for the television industry in England.
Also in this country, last question, in a few moments we are going to transmit a new episode called Hors de Combat.
That's one of my favorites, actually.
Well, I wanted to ask you about it.
I really like that show. That was the 3rd episode that we did in the first year. You know, it's amazing to remember them like that. There was a hot scene under a roulette wheel, as I remember. Remember that one?
Well, I wasn't there. I wasn't in
That's
that
right.
scene.
See, that's why it was so hot. She wasn't there, actually, that one. It was early on. It was a really good episode. It was directed by Chris Monham.
You mean you wasn't there?
No, I wasn't in the scene he was talking about.
You are there in this series, in this episode.
In the episode, yeah.
Okay, we're going to watch it. Thank you for coming and to giving us a few moments. Flowers, of course, from Tros Television. And I hope you have a nice time in Holland.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.